Let's fix this. And I think we're live.
Are we?
Are we live?
It is time. Hi, everybody.
All right. So I'm not sure if people could hear us. Let us know if you could hear us. Okay.
And if you can see us.
And if you could see us, because we are using the low tech way of talking to our peeps.
Indeed, we are. And it's because we're still having some spotty internet issues. And hopefully we can do this live stream.
Yep. So I don't see anyone saying, oh, hi guys.
Hello to everyone. I'm so glad all you guys could make it.
Atomic, Arzella, Colorful Cass, Michael, Inez, Cruz. Oh, that's so awesome.
Ev is here.
Thank you guys for being here. This podcast is going to be sponsored. I don't know if you guys got to watch the video where I said that we were going to be sponsoring podcasts and live streams. I don't think I said live stream. I think I just called this a podcast.
It's not a podcast.
But Ev is actually sponsoring this because Ev has an event. So let's get to that first.
Indeed. This is going to be very official. Okay, so this awesome live stream is brought to you by our amazing patrons, and in particular, Ev Stanton and Paper Straws Studio. So everyone give a round of applause.
Yay!
And Ev has a really cool upcoming thing that we're going to mention here. Ev does amazing puppetry work as well as some other really cool and incredible art.
Yeah.
And he's participating in the Object Movement Digital Lab Festival, a festival of new short pieces exploring the possibilities of puppetry and object theater for online audiences. Performances with a post-show artist conversation November 20th, 21st, and 22nd at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's so cool. And after the live stream, I'm going to share the
link for that event.
The link for that in the event.
And for Paper Straws Studio. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, this is cool. Ev is an amazing puppet maker, artist, just all around creative. So
yeah.
When I do post that, I should have I'm new at this whole like sponsorship thing, so like I should have posted it before, but
Indeed.
I didn't think about it. But I'll post it later. I'm sorry, Ev, if I let you down.
Dan said Ev is awesome sauce. We love Ev. Yeah. Yay, Ev. Yeah.
Holly Cat has the little dapping. It's freaking awesome. I love you guys so much.
I didn't even know you could have that emoji.
I didn't know that either. Okay, so let's get into it.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, Ev said you guys are so wonderful.
Aw.
Ev, we think you're the wonderful.
Yes.
Juani Art is here too.
Oh, hi, Juani.
Greetings from Tasmania, where it's a beautiful 24 degrees.
Oh, 24 degrees. It was cooler out today here. It was not a sweaty bunghole.
No,
which is always good.
It was kind of like, it was sort of like fall.
Yeah, it was. And I miss fall. Because we don't really get fall here.
Indeed. So. Jessica said, hi, thank you for telling me I can have fun and make a living as an artist.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for having fun and making a living as an artist.
Thank you for taking that step of making it a point to have fun and being an artist and not allowing the seriousness of I'm running a business. Let me show you how important I can do. Like not letting that ruin the creativity that we have within us.
Yeah, which, we all have from time to time.
Yes,
it's just reminding yourself.
We all do. Trust me.
Okay, so the due diligence, you guys, if the ticker tape gets moving fast and we miss your question or your comment, please feel free to retype it as many times as you need to, because we can't back scroll it without getting all weird and screwy up in here.
Yeah, because then we just look like this, like, what did they say?
I don't know what they said. Hi, Christopher.
Hey, Chris.
Said, hello, Rafi and Klee.
By the way, you guys, Christopher is another one of our awesome patrons, and he's going to have a Twitch stream after our live stream at 8 o'clock, and he is giving away one of his awesome prints. So if you've never watched Christopher on Twitch, it's like Bob Rossing spaceships. So he's pretty awesome, and it's Blackbird CD on Twitch.
Yeah.
So if you want to go on there. Yeah.
Patrice, I had my first art show and sale. My husband helped me make two fold-out panels like yours. They worked great, sold some, and have a lot still to sell.
Oh, that's so awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, the reason that I built those panels for myself was because originally when I started thinking about doing the shows, I looked up stuff online and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like you get a carpeted board for like I don't know how many hundreds of dollars.
Several
Yeah,
hundreds.
and I was like, I could just make something myself and make it custom to me, to what I want.
Yeah. Esther said, my art biz isn't taking off online. I wish, but the music teaching business is.
Yes, Esther. And that's the thing. Like whatever creativity you have, you compensate and you pick up in places where those are multiple streams of income. That's what I'm talking about when I say like have more than one source coming in.
Yeah. That way you're not like, oh,
yeah.
I want to welcome Bonnie. Bonnie's first time live streaming with
Hi,
us.
Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Well, welcome. Super busy putting ink down. Oh no, I missed Cass's thing. Super busy putting ink down. Crazy. Yes, Cass.
Cass, you're doing so awesome with all the things.
Cass, I am so freaking proud of you. We are both so proud of you.
Let's see. I'm in NSW and it's 24 degrees here too. Next week will be a stinker though.
A stinker.
Yeah, it's this time of year where I'm like, oh yeah, I guess there is some benefit to living in Florida.
Samantha said, hello to you both. Hi.
Hello, Samantha.
Yeah, we adore you.
Well, now back to miniature painting work. Woo, woo. Have a great time.
Awesome. Have fun.
Let's see. I got my first art storybook published last week. Thanks to you guys inspiring me to try outside my comfort zone.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Will you send us a link via email? Just go to our website, and if you can, send us a link. I would love to see that.
Patrice said my panels were $120 for both.
Right?
Yeah, a little elbow grease goes a long way with the DIY.
Yeah, and then it's custom too. You can't get those panels anywhere else.
Right, it's exactly how you want it to be. And that's my favorite part about building it yourself.
Oh, everybody's telling Bonnie, hi, Bonnie.
I said,
you guys are awesome.
The painter dude said, Florida. Hi, Sarah. Hey, you amazing artist. So glad I get to see you. My patron not updated, so I can't do.
It'll update. You'll be back, Sarah.
You'll be back.
I
will. I said, Kat, thank you. Currently in art school and trying to do personal work on the side. Yeah, you're doing it.
Doing it.
Abby, finally finished a commission so I can start working on that Titanic piece. Really excited, but really nervous to start. This is my most ambitious piece yet.
Abby, I love that. Because it's challenging yourself to create stuff that is outside of your comfort zone. That really, it is those like, fuck, what am I doing? What am I doing? Moments that really get you to grow. And I love that. I love that you're pushing yourself in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Super Klee and Awesome. Hi,
Mario. Thank you for joining us. Ev said, welcome, Bonnie. Esther said, repeat. Also, I've been so much happier that my doctor voluntarily suggested I could back off my mental health meds.
Yes.
Excellent.
That is excellent.
I wish you feeling more and more wonderful every day, Esther. Clover said, I've been having so much fun drawing D&D settings and characters. You saying to push outside my comfort zone in all aspects of life led me to playing D&D, which led me to make D&D art and fun games.
That is so fun.
That
is so cool.
I think that's such a great example of crossover, which you've been talking about, of like find ways to take the things that you're passionate about and combine them into something that is so uniquely yours.
Yeah. Have fun with that. I love D&D. My cousin is doing figurines now, and he sends me text messages, and he's like, what color do you think I should use on this? And he tells me about his campaigns and things like that. And of course, I was a D&D nerd back in the day. So I really love that aspect. It is so creative in so many ways. And if you love that and you're putting it in there, then absolutely, that's awesome.
Yeah. Dana.
Oh, thank you, Dana.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Dana. And we're so glad to have you, of course, as always. We love you. Susan said, I'm trying some of the new airbrush on cloth with glow paints.
Oh, that's cool. That is really cool.
That sounds awesome.
Man, anytime that I use like the glow stuff or like am playing with some kind of new way of applying it, man, that leads to a lot of innovation.
Holly Cat, currently knitting for tomorrow's vid. This is perfect to put on.
Oh, thanks,
awesome,
Holly
Cat. Oh, the ticker tape just moved epically. Hi, Naomi and Wendy.
Hi, Naomi.
Hello, kids. Naomi sends her love.
Oh,
Love to you, too.
We love Naomi.
Clover, I always combine art into everything I do, from 3D models to paintings to the games I run.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, you are multi-talented, which is great. Because and honestly, to become multi-talented is just having an interest in something and just going for it.
Yeah, absolutely. D&D, yes, I'm currently making terrain. Never done before, but always wanted to. Oh, that's really
so cool.
I feel like that would probably be my area, building little terrain.
Yep.
You know the section at like craft stores like Hobby Lobby where they have like the kits where you could build like little train.
Yeah, the train models.
Terrain.
Yeah.
I always wanted, like, they have the lichen and the grass and the trees and stuff. I always love that stuff.
Yeah.
And build little tiny landscapes.
We actually have a gigantic box just full of lichen sitting in the studio that we refuse to get rid of because at some point we're going to use the lichen for something.
Because I liken it so much.
Oh boy, here we go.
You guys, lichen is one of my favorite things.
Fat cat, glow paint. Ooh, yes. I'm not sure if I have it listed on my resources page. If I don't, I will have listed where I get my glow paints from. I actually don't buy glow paint. I buy the pigment, the like color run pigments and stuff like that, because they charge for an hour and they glow for 24 hours and they last for like 20 years.
A really long time.
So I like mixing my own glow paints, and that's where I get them from. So I'll look at my resources page. If they're not on there, I'll list them.
Stephanie, I only discovered your channel last month. Bought Rafi's book. So grateful for all you do. Started a YouTube channel and have a WordPress site now too. Klee is the cutest person on earth.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That's so kind.
Kelly's here. Hi, Kelly.
I'm pretty sure I just saw Martin sign on also. Hi, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Abby said, before I forget, again, gonna drop a link on Discord for my hubby's Twitch page. He's playing Warcraft, but has his music going. He's streaming for St. Jude's, wanted to share the good cause.
Okay, awesome.
That's awesome, Abby.
Thank you, Abby.
Definitely do drop the link.
Yep.
Klee is loving the lichen.
Yep.
Yeah. I want all the funny puns and t-shirts about lichen.
When we were traveling and we went out on one of our first hikes, there is actually a picture, and I'm not sure if I have it online or anything, of Klee just bent down, just like soaking it, smelling the lichen on the base of a tree. And that was one of the first things I knew about her, is that she has a love for lichen.
Yes. But is Rafi a fun guy? I see what you did there. And yes, he is.
I am.
Clover said, my favorite part is crafting great obstacles that cause character development and fun imagery that I can then paint after hearing how everyone saw things in their heads.
Oh, that is so cool, Clover. I love that.
That sounds awesome.
I love that so much.
Hello, you guys are so sweet. Oh, we love you.
One of the things that I was looking at today, I was taking notes for the marketing book, was social experiments, different social experiments that companies and individuals have done that really, really come up with the creative juices, or really show you where people's creative ideas come from. And that's why I love that, because you're taking a look into everyone else's mind of the same thing and how it is that they see it, and then you depict something from that, which is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like a huge collaborative thing. Let's see. Clover said, I use glow ink for my glow paint. I started making glow in the dark hemp jewelry.
That's cool.
Neat.
That's cool.
Cass said, I had a very successful local Comic-Con, stayed safe, shared my art, and made some cash. Thank you for all of the amazing motivation.
Absolutely. I saw the pictures of your setup. Colorful cast.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was good.
I absolutely love the fact that everyone is finding ways to do what they do, and to do what they love, and to keep pushing forward.
To push forward, put themselves out there in front of people, because that's the only way that people are going to find out that you exist, is by getting your stuff out there.
Esther said, I got kicked out of my first D&D game for being too
creative.
Really? Who are you playing with?
You're probably playing people that were by the book. There's all kinds of D&D people out there.
I guess that's true. Just like any other thing. Like some people are going to be more rigidly by the book. Zoe said, I'm working on restocking some of my most popular necklaces for the holiday season and making some of them in new colors and matching earrings too.
That's awesome, Zoe.
That is awesome.
Jewelry is a great seller for the holidays. It's one of the reasons that like every year I do the calendar because it allows me to be creative with my art, and I'm selling something that typically people will buy during the holidays. My art side of the business kind of dies down a little bit because art is such a personal thing. I mean, jewelry is a personal thing too, but it's easier to give as a gift.
Then like I bought you a 6-foot painting.
Yeah, the 6-foot painting. You want to
love it?
Yeah.
And that's also the reason that we have explored the idea and have now finally, after many years of discussing it, released the e-gift cards.
Oh yeah, the gift cards. We have gift cards. Yeah, that's so weird and so cool. I'm like, wow, we're legit. Finally.
We missed it on the ticker tape, but Terry wanted to say hello from Incomparable Sports.
Hi, Terry.
And I think that she hopes things are doing well.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I missed half of the comment on the ticker tape. Feel free to retype it. And apparently I can't use the words
talk
this evening.
Naomi says we bought
the calendar.
Oh, we bought a calendar. Can't wait. Decided for the months. Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what people pick and which ones I'm going to use for the months.
Right? Inez, working on a lesson plan for kiddos that don't get the chance to have access to art workshops. I'm thinking making a stained glass for kids, but with color paper. Any suggestions? It's only a 1-day project.
Oh, it's a 1-day project?
Oh,
so
that sounds awesome.
If you're doing color paper,
or what about vellum paper?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You could do vellum.
Yeah, so some light would come through there.
Yeah, you could also do, what is that paper called that they use on the streamers?
Oh, cellophane.
It's cellophane, like the real, no, not the cellophane. It's the really thin paper that you use on those streamers that you like put around in parties.
like a one ply.
It's almost like a tissue paper.
Yeah, crepe paper?
Crepe. It might be crepe paper. If you use crepe paper, the light is still going to go through it. And when you glue it down, you're not going to get, it doesn't take very long to dry. So
yeah, and probably more cost effective than vellum.
Yeah. So, and you could go and buy like the rolls of that paper at the party store and use that. And that would be a real quick and real beautiful project to work on.
Yeah. I think that's an excellent idea.
That's just just what I would do in that situation.
Esther said, to be fair, the DM was my youngest daughter. I had no idea how to play, and she told me to say what happened, and I did. And she said, you can't do that. And I replied, you said to make it up. It was a good laugh. Sorry, hon, it's Wendy. Naomi is at work.
Yes, Naomi's at work. Hi, Wendy.
Hello to both of you.
Yeah.
Crepe paper. Thank you,
Crepe paper. Thank you. Yes, Samara.
I thought it was crepe. Yeah,
crepe.
Crepe. Is that what I said, or did I say something else?
I think you said crepe afterwards.
After the whatever.
Yeah, so the crepe paper, when you do that, and you're able to use Elmer's glue because the glue will dry clear, and it really doesn't matter because it won't take away from it, but it dries much faster. So if you're doing a 1-day project, it'll look really beautiful and it'll last forever.
Esther said something about poking the gelatin monster in the belly button and him exploding. I think that's an awesome way to deal with the situation. Art Journey with Jason said, I am super allergic to leafy foliose lichens.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Jason.
That sounds
Definitely
horrifying.
Don't go sniffing those then.
Yeah.
Metal paper and colored Prisma pencils.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Paper mache. I only played 2 one-shots before I started running my own games. You can be as loose or as rule-bound as you want.
Yep. Yes, you can. That's the thing about the D&D community is that every experience is going to be different when you're going to the games. That's why people get so attached to their unit. I don't know why I'm thinking unit, but you know what I mean.
Their clan.
Yeah.
Tamara said, you pronounced my name correctly. Thanks. That's a rarity. Oh, hopefully I didn't just mess it up. Sensational cinema. I remember doing this type of craft as a kid at school. We made little windows.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's so cool.
I love
I
that.
want to do that.
We should do that.
And can't you use, like, you could use glue, or you could even use like blue tape, almost like blue tape as your solder joints on your stained glass. If you made a pattern with blue tape with the paper behind it,
I mean, you can, but that's not going to last forever.
the test of time.
Yeah. I like, when I create stuff, I like it to last as long as possible.
This is true.
So
maybe it could just be decorative. I don't
which
know.
is why, like, Matisse drove me nuts, because like he started working in construction paper, and I was like, that doesn't last. So like that's where like a lot of my artistic drama that I was bringing in, I was like, you know what? If Matisse didn't care, and you have these people, very high-end professionals, like, we need to repair the construction paper, then it doesn't matter what materials you use, really.
Ev said, I love making puppets out of crepe. They end up looking like stained glass 3D puppets.
Yeah, that's
That
so
sounds
cool. It's so cool.
Samantha said, I've been window shopping art supplies as I'm finally getting into art journaling. I need to do something to distract myself from the fun of the pain. Hint of sarcasm.
Yeah. Yes.
Clover said, metal paper? Isn't that the stuff, like the metallic sheets?
Meta,
Or-
that's like the tooling with the little digger things.
Ooh, maybe I don't know what metal paper is. D&D has many genres as books.
Mhm.
Stained Glass Puppet is my new band name.
Yeah. I love
know,
that.
right? Isn't
I
that
love that.
awesome? And as said, thank you. I was thinking of some paper with transparency. You all helped tons.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent. Also, I would love to hear how that goes.
Yeah.
Because I think that is so cool that you're doing
Yeah.
that.
I would love to see pictures of some of the projects. If you do them, if you share them online or anything, let us know.
They sell it at Blick's metal paper. We're going to have to look at it. and
I
see.
know what metal paper is, and I can't. Yeah.
Can't bring it up. The little guy that retrieves your memory files.
Yeah, it is just like frumping along. So
Terry, hey, Rafi and Klee. Hey, by the way, Lowell from Incomparable Sports Design. I know you guys aren't too excited about Etsy anymore, but I have been building my shop and making great strides.
I think that's awesome,
Yeah.
Terry. Listen,
It's a great way to start off.
Etsy is definitely a great place to start off. My thing is only that you use it as a stepping stone as you are building your business on a separate place, so that you don't have a landlord, essentially. Like, don't have a landlord that is telling you what you can and can't
Have
do.
an exit strategy.
Have an exit strategy.
And so you can be in control.
But build it up, because then when you leave, all those people that met you on Etsy, you could take them with you.
The same 24 karat like gold leaf for embellishments. It's black and leaves texture like stained glass.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Neat.
Yes.
Stephanie, I'm your last blog post. In your last blog post, do you recall the name of the work with the blue man and the woman? I love it.
The Blue Man and the Woman, actually, that's the piece that Charlotte owns.
Yeah, she does. And,
Yeah.
and it was called The Pendulum.
The
I
Pendulum.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's actually one of the pieces that I'm going to have in the calendar this year is the Pendulum.
Mhm.
It was big. It was a giant
Humongous
piece. Yeah.
I've said you can suspend crepe paper in thick acrylic and it looks amazing just kind of floating in there.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, that gives me an idea.
Oh,
Hi from Italy.
Okasha?
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 I love both of your energy.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Metal paper is like paper backed foil. I'm guessing so. Yeah. Yeah. I think, because I'm thinking like recently I just bought 14 karat genuine 14 karat gold leaf that I'm going to be using in this piece right here that you can't see, that I'm very excited about and very nervous too, because the gold leaf sheets were very expensive, even though they're like a micron thin.
Yeah, make sure the fans are like off when you're applying the gold leaf. Mini library stand sounds like a plan to get books out there. I believe that Kyle said he's been putting some of his mosaic coloring books in mini library
Yes,
stands.
that's brilliant, Kyle.
and
That is brilliant.
I think that's super cool and genius to do.
Yeah, like all the book and any cafes or like places where they have those like exchange libraries that you could just go in there and exchange books.
Mhm.
Absolutely, that is a great way to put yourself out there.
Indeed. I used to like making stained glass biscuits with boiled sweets. Biscuits. That sounds great on so many levels. Zoe, I feel like you could do something fun and stained glassy with different colors of Ziploc bags, shrink wrap, and a heat gun.
Yeah,
I bet you could.
absolutely. Maybe not for kids. Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, not
Depends. It would need to be age appropriate.
Yes, or under supervision.
Terry, again, can we see the illustration behind you? It looks outstanding from what I could see. Okay, so this is actually a commission that I'm doing, and you can't really see it in this lighting, but the fish has iridescent colors and scales, and it's a yellowfin, so they've got that cool, weird bleed of yellow and stuff in it. And these are just the bottom layers. I still have a lot of layers that need to go on both of these, but this and this piece are going to be, these are a commission that are going to be going out overseas when I'm done with them.
Another giant set of paintings to ship far away.
That's one of the reasons that the shipping video, I'm waiting because I've learned so much. And right now, for any of you that use WooCommerce, they are now doing DHL shipping as well. So I want to take a look at the difference in pricing because DHL was the only place that I didn't check as far as like shipping and stuff.
Also, in my experience, DHL is hella reliable.
Yeah.
Like they always get the stuff where it needs to be, it seems. So I've never had a bad experience.
So for the shipping video of the doing overseas or even domestic, I have UPS, USPS, and FedEx, and then I'll be able to add DHL for the new video. So
yes, and we'll share this with you guys. Something that we learned: if you have something like hella expensive that you need to ship anywhere that needs to be insured for more than $1,000, UPS is who will do it. FedEx and USPS will not.
USPS will do it because you could get the shipsurance.
Third party insurance.
It's third party. True. FedEx doesn't have third party insurance, so they will only insure a piece up to $1,000. $1,000, and then the other ones, if you do it through shipsurance, it's up to $100,000.
I believe so. Yeah, and UPS will do $50,000.
Yeah,
I think. Mario asked if any other hurricanes were in the forecast. Not that we know of.
I don't know, Mario. They're just kind of like forming and then just going off wherever they're going to go and turning into Category 5. Category 5 was the last hurricane.
Yeah, Hurricane Iota.
Yep.
That hit Central America, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was not good. Update on your new book, please.
Okay, so I am working on the book, and I did push the deadline back a little bit because it's been kind of busy and we've had a few setbacks here in the studio.
Yes.
But it's coming along. It's coming along awesome. And I am happy to say that this is not going to be like any other marketing book that's out there, because in the research for this book, I've read a lot of marketing books, and they are snooze fests. So, and it's just not innovative. Like, I'm always looking at a marketing book to see if I could find some like out of the box, really, really cool, fun ideas. And everything is very much like by the book, typical marketing, which is great, has its place. But the book is going to be more about getting out there in a way that is fun and exciting and doesn't feel like work.
The book that we wish would have existed when we started this whole endeavor.
Yes, exactly.
Sherry just wanted to say, hey, was painting and lost track of time. Boo, hi guys. It's okay,
hi, Sherry.
You're here for half. Cedric said, hello, I enjoy your channel. I'm starting to record my painting and posting it on YouTube. Cedric from San Francisco.
Awesome, Cedric.
That's excellent.
That is really, really cool. I would love to see some of your videos. So unfortunately, like things get lost in the comments, you guys. So Cedric, if you want to go to our website and just send me an email and be like, hey, I'm Cedric. Here's my YouTube channel. I would love to check it out.
Martin said, my paintings are large, so I'm looking forward to the shipping video. I haven't shipped one yet.
Yes. And this is the reason, because I've got a standard for everything up to 30 by 30. I know exactly what it's going to cost.
Yeah.
And then when I got an order, I had larger pieces listed on my website. And then I got an order for a larger piece and was like, oh, shit, what am I supposed to do? So that's one of the reasons that I'm putting this out there for the shipping video. And I think somebody else had asked about stretching canvas, like large canvas. So like large canvases, you guys, I stretch these myself and I build the canvas, and I actually filmed the process of doing it. So I will be putting a video out there of me building a larger canvas, basically poor Rafi style. That's how I started. I could not afford small canvas, let alone large canvas. So like that's one of the videos that I'll be putting out there soon as well.
Zoe said, will your book be talking about holiday shipping strategies? Because I'm starting to see a lot of art marketing people start talking about Black Friday strategies, and some of the advice seems questionable.
Yeah. So I actually have a section where I'm going to talk about rogue artist holidays and sales, right? Because a lot of people talk about Black Friday and this and that. And the problem is with a lot of marketing people that they're talking about product marketing and how that works, like things going on sale. To be honest with you, the holidays kind of sucks for us artists. Like it's hit or miss.
It depends what you do.
It depends on what you do. I mean, if you're doing like calendars and you're doing gift cards and you're doing what are like holiday cards and things like that, if you're doing stuff that typically sells for the holidays that people are able to give as a gift easily, then yes, which is why I recommend doing all that stuff for the holidays. But our season is a very unspoken season. Our season is tax return season. That's when every year I sell the most paintings.
It's a good season for
artists.
It is
a good season because people get a tax return. They get money they weren't expecting.
They had their eye on this art.
That's when we really want to put our stuff out there and be like, hey guys, I've got this sale, so, and luckily that lasts from like January all the way to past April.
We have a super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Is that Kyle?
It is Kyle.
The ticker tape moved. Kyle.
Where's Kyle? Where is he? There he is. There he
Kyle.
is.
Yep.
Just missed the bell. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. Okay, let's see if we can get the ticker tape. Oh yeah, there we go. I just missed the bell. That's hilarious. Yikes! My wood canvas is going to be crazy with the shipping.
It'll be fine. Oh, Thomas is here. Howdy. Just walked by and saw the door was open. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you so much, Thomas.
Aww.
You guys are the best to us.
You know what? The thing is, when you're doing large pieces, the shipping is not... So, for example, they don't do actual shipping weight. They do dimensional weight.
Shipping.
So my paintings could have been way more heavier than what they were, and they would have cost the same exact money to ship. So
through
it's
FedEx,
not, through FedEx, through UPS, they all do dimensional weight
now?
For the larger pieces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Fire King. Fire King.
Hey.
Samantha asked, what were your feelings when you first started painting on large canvases? I painted a large one 3 times. I still don't like it. Guessing it's because I'm not one for painting on a large canvas. Maybe.
I mean, the thing is that like I love painting on large canvas because I love creating pieces that I'm fully immersed in, that I could stand closer and be fully immersed in. There is a different dynamic to painting large versus painting small. And I think it's just a matter of keep doing it and find your rhythm until you create something that you like. If you're trying to create what you create small scale in a large scale, it doesn't work for some reason.
I think it's okay too. Like if you like painting on a smaller scale, obviously if you received a commission for a large scale painting and you wanted to take it, then there would be like an emotional curve there. But if you generally like painting on a smaller scale, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It's perfectly fine.
I like little jewelry. That's my, like I've thought about making like really large statement jewelry, but that's kind of not my thing.
And there's definitely a market out there for
Yeah.
large statement jewelry, but
And on
there's
occasion
also
I do it.
Yeah, but there's also a market for
dainty.
There's a market for everything, you guys. I always get asked that question, like, what kind of stuff sells? And I'm like, it all sells. Everything has a market.
Rafi, do you have any tips for a starting point for my art class? That was from Jason.
For your art class, oh man, make it fun. All I could think of is like get in there and make it very, very basic for the beginning, especially because what you were saying on Discord was that you wanted to gear it towards kids. Make it really fun. Make the whatever you're drawing to be something that they want to draw, and just have fun with it. And get started there and then tweak it as you go.
The single most important thing in any class I've ever attended or taught is the fun factor.
Yeah.
If people are having a good time, things could happen, mishaps could happen, but it's totally okay. Everyone's going to remember that they totally loved it.
Yeah.
Did we miss a super chat?
James. Thank you, James.
Thank you, James Thomas, for the super chat.
I just rang my hand.
Oh, do you need a bell?
No, it's
I
fine.
can get you a bell. Somebody get this man a bell.
Small paintings are quite special. Yeah, it's interesting because like I actually prefer to paint on larger pieces because when I work on smaller pieces, I end up doing a lot more work. And like I'm still at a place where my brain, I'm trying to justify pricing.
Like it's harder to price it higher if it's littler.
I don't know why.
It doesn't work that way in the jewelry world.
It doesn't work that way in the art world either. But like for some reason, like I'm stuck there.
Yeah,
so,
it's okay. That's one of your things that everyone's got their thing.
Everybody's working on something.
Small paintings are quite special. Kyle said, I agree. For me, if it moves me, I don't really care what size it is. Let's see.
This feels like the artist talk in preparation for Renaissance 2.0. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you.
We do have a lot of great conversations with you guys. And you guys, you guide the conversation and we just go. So thank you.
Do you think people are more apt to buying physical media like painting versus digital media like music or video? So, it depends on the audience.
Sure.
There's a vast audience out there that is very used to digital media versus needing to have something physical. So I think it's just a matter of getting out there and allowing those particular audiences to find your work no matter what it is that you're creating.
I can tell you that I buy a ton of digital media in the form of music. Our iTunes library is gargantuan because if we find something that we love, we want to support however we can.
Yeah, because we play music, and also our Audible library is gigantic.
It's quite ginormous.
We listen to audiobooks and music and everything in the studio.
Yeah, so absolutely there's an audience for digital media, most definitely. Zoe said, I always liked classes that were more like do a self-portrait without picking up your pencil than this is how to draw a nose. Exploration is more fun than instruction.
That's my thing, Zoe. That's one of the reasons that when we do the collab lab on Patreon, we want to make sure that it's not like you need to do this and it needs to be like this. I want to make sure that it opens up to be able to be explored by whatever it is that you want to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Have you done any Renaissance festival? No, we have not.
No, but I've been to Renaissance festivals.
They're uber fun. I was a roving musician at the Oregon Country Fair one year.
So you did do one.
Well, yeah.
You played music there.
I mean, it's technically not a Renaissance fair. The Oregon Country Fair is another thing entirely. But it is kind of like a giant, super immersive, otherworldly Renaissance fair.
Yeah.
So technically, I played some music there.
Yeah.
Sold some CDs. Back when CDs were a thing.
Fire King said, I have a massive music playlist. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
CDs are a thing. One of the things that we've been looking at is possibly doing our album when we release our album, which, by the way, you guys, we have an album. We have a full album of music that is like almost a decade old, but we're re-recording it and we're going to be releasing it soon. You could still get the old copies online, but we were thinking about doing it in vinyl.
Possibly.
which I think would be so cool because I'd love to have a vinyl record player.
Yeah, dudes.
So Inez, oh, thank you. Thanks for your time and advice. Thank you, Inez.
Thank you so much. Having your music on vinyl is like a really special
it's got that
thing.
like there's a sound that you could only get on vinyl. I don't know. It's just I'm a nerd that way. It's
also a more intimate experience, I think, to listen to a vinyl record because you're actively engaged in the process.
Yep.
Let's see. Clover said, I've also been singing in my streams and just posted an a cappella cover.
Oh, I love that, Clover. That's awesome.
Cool. That's amazing.
That is so cool.
Mario,
salute. Salute, Mario.
Salute. Mark Twain said, I would have written you a smaller letter if I'd had more time.
That's so true.
Isn't that the truth?
That is so true. That's why. And I do have to apologize because you guys get videos that are sometimes like 15, 20 minutes long. And it's a whole bunch of me just rambling. And because I don't have enough time to edit out a lot of my like just whatever. So you guys get the genuine deal whenever you get one of our videos.
It's true. I also send emails sometimes that are short stories and novels because I don't have the time to find a more concise way to say the things.
Yep. Dude, do it. I have a console. Yes. We're going to do it. We're going to do the vinyl. We're still looking into pricing and stuff, but man, that'd be so cool.
It might be #future goals, but man, we are gonna do it.
Yeah.
Rafi, my dude, we are all here for the ramble, said Zoe. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the rambles are good. I'm sure people aren't like, oh, why are your videos so long?
Yeah,
Rafi and
I
Klee?
know. I know.
But we come on the live stream.
Vinyl, plastic from the gods. Have you considered to be on Twitch? I have. Our internet sucks.
Yeah, we're gonna need a different internet situation, and then we're gonna explore Twitch for sure, as well as many other things.
Yeah.
Martin said, I totally have a record player, got it at Best Buy. It can record into my computer.
It's so cool.
That's
awesome. So cool. It's like the record players today are like record players from the olden days on like steroids. They're like so awesome. I want one when we have room. We don't have room.
See, Donna.
Oh, thank you. Love the rambles. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you so much.
Hollycat rambles are life.
I concur. Rambles rule. I have no time for brevity. That's another great quote.
That is a band.
That is a t-shirt.
That is a t-shirt. That is a t-shirt.
No time for brevity should be a band. Somebody start a band. Twitch does wonders for my creative mental health and building a close community.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been looking at Twitch because I love the whole concept. I love going on Twitch and looking at artists on there, watching artists. And so like it's something that I want to do. I want to do a Twitch stream in the studio where we're creating and it's just an open stream. I think that would be fun. Mm-hmm. And it would not add more work to what we already do.
We'd just be doing our thing.
Yeah. So like that's something that may happen after March, after we move from here, because internet is an issue here.
Esther said, I would buy that t-shirt. I would totally own that t-shirt. Martin said the best thing about vinyl is the album cover.
Yes, absolutely. Rafi's rambles makes you part of my family. Oh, Cass, we freaking adore you.
I script my YouTube videos, but just rambling is definitely more fun, said Fire King.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? It takes me so much longer to do a YouTube video if I try to script the video. Mm-hmm. And honestly, you guys, like the YouTube videos is something that I want to do, but it's not something that I do for income. So like I want to share this stuff. I want to have these conversations with you guys, but I've don't have enough time to like do all the editing that I would have to do or writing and stuff. So
plus,
what you get is is what I know.
The rambles is who you are.
Yeah, I don't have
person.
I don't have time to like do research and tell you some bullshit that I found on the internet.
Just like the random side commentary that I think of on the fly is who I am as a person.
Exactly.
Holly said, for internet, have you guys thought of getting a Wi-Fi booster?
Yes,
yeah.
Holly.
In fact, we did get one.
We did get one. It's tricky. It's something that once we have our own place, wherever it is that we go, we'll have a little bit better control over the internet. So in the future, Matthew, hi, Rafi and Klee. God bless you. You both. Jesus loves you. I've been praying for you. Hope you are doing super. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you.
Atomic Elf said, I'm here for the grog. Mario said, Texas has no hurricanes and great internet.
Yeah, I know. Cass and Mario have been like, Texas, come here.
A lot of you awesome peeps are in Texas.
Yes.
It's on the table. It is.
It is on the table.
Authenticity rocks.
I can literally hear Rafi's Rambles jingle in my head now. Rafi's Rambles.
I'm glad you guys enjoy my jingles. I have a lot of fun with those. Thank you, Dana, for saying authenticity rocks.
Yeah.
And that our rambles and commentary, that you love us for who we are as humans.
Fire King, my tweets are definitely much more rambling now. Yeah, I love your tweets. I love your tweets
as well. Thanks for the advice, said Samantha. I usually paint A2 as big as thinking, yep, I'm trying to recreate what I do on big canvas. Also need to find a way to paint at my easel and deal with pain. I love my easel, though. Yeah,
you know what? When it comes to pain, that's one of the reasons that I think I build my own easels. So, for example, you guys know about the spinning easel, and then this is actually a new easel that I built out of 3 other easels because I wanted it to work the way that I wanted to work to my body.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of times you could do that with store-bought easels. You just got to tweak them.
Ev said I missed it.
Go ahead. There he is.
I'm starting a Twitch concept for next year, and I had to hire a guy who knows a guy whose 12-year-old cousin can help me. Ain't that the truth? Bonnie said, I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, and I can totally see you guys there. Super artsy and great music scene. Virginia.
Virginia!
Also on
one of the
table.
Places, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Klee, your jingles are the best.
Thanks,
your jingles are great.
Christopher said he loves the jingles too. Love the jingles. Because he loves you.
Yeah.
Sending love from Maine.
Hey,
Ooh, Maine.
awesome. Love Maine.
Howls and salute to your jingles. Why, thank you. I've wondered about doing Twitch too. I like the idea of community, but I be shy. I've spent the last 8 years recording things, but never posting them. So maybe going live is the only way going forward.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
like
maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. I actually have videos that I've never posted because I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then what eventually happens is I just post them. And it doesn't matter because they're all real. They're all authentic. They're all you. So like, maybe going live will help you with those older videos that you're afraid to put out there.
Mm-hmm. Sarah said, no hurricanes in Michigan. Cold as crap. I love me some Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Yep. We used to go there with my grandma when I was little. Howling with laughter. That's the best thing I ever heard said about Twitch. Abby said, back, I'm dying right now. My puppy took his new pigskin chew and has been trying to bury around the house.
Laundry basket, the blanket. Now it's in our cubby.
Oh, the doggos.
Yeah.
They're so worth it, though.
Maine is dope. I love the art scene there.
I've never been to Maine. One of the coolest humans we ever met on the road was from
Gary. Gary from Maine.
He was a firefighter, dude. And we ended up cooking and eating dinner with him and a guy from Canada, and we had the best
This is when we were on the road. We were just sitting there, and somebody was like, I'm going to make dinner for you tonight. And then we were like, okay.
Gary from Maine was like, our Coleman stove bit it just then, and he was like, I got an extra. I got it with my camper.
Yeah.
I just did a horrible job butchering the main accent. I'm on Twitch, but I forget my login details. Lol. I love watching Twitch fails videos on YouTube, though. So many funny ones.
Mario says Texas barbecue is better than Tennessee's.
Barbecue.
Oh, barbecue. Yeah.
Klee, ever been to Torch Lake? I have not, but that's a very cool name for a place.
That is a cool name.
It's easier to not have to edit video and just be raw and uncut on Twitch. Now that I have practice in front of the camera, I could learn to edit and play with YouTube a little as well.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You just got to get comfortable with filming yourself. It's just weird. You know, like you're
it is
talking,
awkward.
You're talking to people. This is different because like we get to read your comments and this is amazing. But a lot of times when I'm filming something, I'm not getting any feedback. And that's really when I do live events, that's
the feedback.
The feedback is
musicians know it, and anyone who performs on stage knows it. And even in this format, we're getting your live feedback in the form of comments. Videos are a learning curve for sure.
They definitely are.
I still go into fight or flight if I'm taking point on
when Klee is sitting in front, when she's taking point, she's nervous.
Hello and welcome to our channel. Maine is great except for the snowy winter times. I kind of miss the snowy winter times.
I do miss the snowy winter times.
I kind of do.
Waller's Gaming. Hey, Waller.
Abby said Twitch has become super popular for the creative scene. See tons of painters, crafters, musicians streaming while they work.
Yeah. So once again, because we're late getting it on YouTube, we'll be late getting it on Twitch because that'll probably happen next year, and people won't even be interested in us.
They'll be like,
anymore.
Twitch, you geezers. We're on to something else. Zoe said, I've thought of doing Twitch or doing something with social media live streams or something, but I feel like people would be bored.
No.
We've literally gone live on Instagram, Zoe, with absolutely no agenda.
Nothing. Where I was like testing the phone, and I was like, I wonder if this works. And I turned around, I was like, hi.
And a bunch of people were like,
hi.
And we were like, well, this is kind of fun. We've only done it a couple of times, but it's pretty cool, actually.
Yep. It's something that we want to do more. It's just that our internet is so spotty right now that like, I want to do more things like that where we get to connect with you out there. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait till we have
that long.
No, not that long.
The time doth approach.
We're moving in March.
Yep. Your tribe will always find you. This is true.
Yes.
Absolutely. Torch Lake is in Michigan. It's stunning. Just wondered if you'd made it there when you mentioned Michigan. The water there in the summer is a stunning turquoise. Incredible to see. I have not been there. That sounds amazing. We used to go to Houghton, Michigan on Portage Lake. That's where my grandmother grew up.
That's where Klee got the love of stones.
Yes.
Yep.
That's where they took me to Lake Superior. I was 5, I think, and I sat and I plucked agates out of the tide pools on Lake Superior, and a monster was born. Emerald Queen, Rafi, do you have any suggestions for getting fan fiction typed up then published? I've got over 100 written out already.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, so you need like transcription? Or what do you call that?
Why don't you send me an email, because that would be something that I want to take a look at.
Mm-hmm. Samantha, I need to sort out my tech problems. Then I can start actually doing YouTube videos. Then maybe I'll get a few more subbies to make up to 10. Lol, I've got 5 so far. Last time I checked.
Just remember, you got 5. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Love those 5 people that are there, because they have no other reason to watch you other than the fact that they
love you.
Yeah.
Abby said, oh, the ticker tape moved a whole bunch. Sarah, it's a streaming platform mainly used for gaming, but what is Twitch? Yeah. Christopher, gotta run and set up the stream. Thank you both, and see you next time. Love you. We love you, Christopher.
We love you. We'll be there because we want the free poster.
Yeah, we do. Not even gonna lie. We totally want it.
We want it.
Just a reminder, Christopher Dahl is streaming on
Blackbird
Twitch.
CD on Twitch, 8 o'clock to whenever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's basically Bob Rossing some amazing space art.
It's really fresh. Yeah. And Christopher is a good human.
Yes,
you will
he
enjoy
is.
it. Yeah. Torch Lake is gorgeous, said Renee. No, I'm going to have to find out.
Now we're going to have to
more
go.
about this.
We're going to have to go to
we're
Torch
gonna
Lake.
Have to go. Matthew said, thanks for giving me encouragement on the drawing I sent. Thank you. I have your email saved for inspiration. That's awesome, Matthew.
Oh, that's awesome, Matthew. Matthew, that was beautiful. Beautiful work.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Rafi was the one who responded in part of both of us, but that was beautiful work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fire King said, March is going to be here soon. Yay! Christine Cassidy. Whoa, where'd the ticker tape go?
There she is.
I took your advice last month and carved out time every day to work on something creative. I feel so much happier and have gotten more done for both my teaching job online and for creative pursuits.
Isn't that funny how that works? It's like because like either you are just doing the thing that you want to do, or you're pausing because you feel that you don't have the time to carve out the time to do whatever, and then you spend all this time in limbo. So I love that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Sarah said, Lake Superior is my favorite place on earth except my bed. And Surrounded by Stars said, oh, agates from Lake Superior. I'm jealous.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Oh, so good. I love Lake Superior too. It is absolutely astounding terrain, beautiful views.
Cass said, I won a prize in Lita Art Supplies Inktober contest. Totally unexpected. Once again, thanks for
That's
Cass,
awesome.
that is so
Cass.
awesome.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
I love that.
Samantha said, oh, it moved.
Zoe, who thumbs down this live stream? I just want to talk.
Did somebody thumbs down us? That's fine.
Every time we get thumbs down, I'm like, yes, we've made it.
It's true. It's true. Thanks for the engagement to whoever thumbs down our live stream. Someone was like, I dislike talking about art immensely.
I don't like them.
Matthew said, thank you. Very humbling.
Matthew, you are awesome.
Martin said, oh my God, I couldn't imagine having to pack up your home studio. So much stuff.
So much stuff.
Right?
So much stuff. It's going to be amazing, though. I'm looking forward to the move and like being able to create a space that is our own with outdoor sculptures. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be cool.
Janama said, rogue artist pack. There will be some of that.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what happened last time, too. I get to be on the road by the Ohio River a lot. Ooh, I bet that's pretty, too. Field trip.
Yep.
BK said, Klee, my mom makes jewelry and beadwork, but has a hard time promoting herself due to social anxiety. My work, too. And instead of trying to focus on telling people what I thought they wanted to hear, what I focused on was what I enjoyed so much about what I was doing. Yeah. My passion for stones, my passion for metals, basically just spouted a bunch of nerd facts at people.
And that's
and if they didn't like it, then they walked away.
That's the thing, BK. Like the book that I'm writing on marketing is not marketing in the sense of like, these are the things that you got to do. These are your marketing techniques. It is marketing in the sense that like everything we do is marketing. Mm-hmm. Everything we do that is in one way, shape, or form going to promote who we are and what we put out there is marketing. And so instead of making it this thing that you have to do, it's just about that. It's about those experiences and putting yourself out there. So a lot of my experiences and Klee's, because Klee was a little more shy than I was. Painfully shy. So I want to put all of that is going to be in the book to really, really shape something that is yours in order to be able to market yourself. And all marketing is putting yourself out there. That's it. That's all it is.
Public service announcement. The more you can love and accept and appreciate yourself and allow yourself to share that in a genuine way, the more reach you're going to have, the more you're going to find your people. I mean, that's marketing. Yeah,
because the way that people perceive marketing now is like, fresh fish, get your fish over there. We have the best fish. Their fish sucks. Our fish is the best. Like that's the way that marketing is now. It's all about tricking people into buying product. We can't do that as artists because what we're doing is building a family of people that are buying our art.
because they resonate with
because
who
they
we
resonate
are
with who we are
and the pieces.
So all the bullshit marketing strategies that are out there, I demolish those in the book.
A lot of those marketing strategies look at potential collectors as wallets with legs.
Yeah, they look at them as wallets with legs, and that's not. They're people. There are people out there, and you get to develop a relationship with them where they're buying something that is so personal to them that, and I'm not going to get ahead of myself because
it's going in the book.
It's going in the book.
Patrice said, I had to leave, came back, dozed off. Don't know. Maybe I accidentally did thumbs down. Not intentional. You're good. Well, if that's what happened, that's great.
That's okay. We've been accidentally thumbs down before too, and somebody was like, "Oh crap, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine."
Surrounded by Stars said, "My fish sucks." That's a t-shirt. It's also a t-shirt.
I love that. That's also a band.
It's also a band.
Tonight only, my fish sucks. That's awesome.
Oh man. Appreciating thyself is so important. It really is. Social anxiety often comes from harsh self-judgment and feeling like other people aren't going to like you or accept you. And the more you can love and accept yourself, the more you get past that social anxiety and you're willing to share who you are.
One of the social experiments that I was looking at for the book was one where people got to draw a picture of themselves, and then other people that met them got to draw a picture of them. And it was interesting seeing how disproportionate the pictures were. Like the people that drew the pictures of themselves, they were usually darker, more depressed, more
a
harsher critique versus what people saw when they looked at them. So that's something to keep in mind. It's like we like to criticize ourselves, and we're like our worst critic. And for some reason that's become a standard, like that's normal. But I think we should change that to being our biggest cheerleader.
Yes.
And that way we don't put up with the crap of people that are naysayers or harsh critics. We only really engage with the cheerleaders, the people that are out there to really support us.
The people doing stuff and cheering on the people doing stuff.
Yeah.
Patrice said, I need wine. And Fire King said, I've accidentally dozed off while watching YouTube.
So have I.
It happens.
So have I. I've dozed off while watching our own videos. I'm like, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you hit the thumbs down button?
Maybe.
BK said, awesome. Thank you for the advice. Love you guys. We love you too, BK.
Yeah.
I'm glad your mom is trying to put it out there.
Yeah.
Clover said, I have decided that as long as I feel genuine in my feelings, then it doesn't matter what others think about me.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's perfect. Do you know how long it took me to get there? It took me a long time to get there. Yeah. So that's awesome.
Zoe said, I think that goes for art too. You're always harsher on your own work than other people are.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
Most definitely. Surrounded by Stars, most marketing strats are born from the same energetic space, $ only. Times are a changin'. The kind of marketing we're looking for, the kind Rafi will supply, he is from a different space.
Yeah.
It's true, and people are just getting so tired of being marketed
in marketing.
to.
In marketing, they call people prospects. Prospective, whatever.
Like as if you pluck them from the earth and you're no.
There is a chance that there are a group of people over in that area that would like to buy. Like, I'm like, everything is about selling. And if you want a long-term relationship, there has to be more than just, let me sell you this and trick you into it, because that's the reason that buyer's remorse exists, is because of some of the marketing strategies that are out there.
Sure, because you close the sale and then the person doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Martin asked, when COVID is over, will you guys have a meetup? We are planning some amazing things for when COVID has ended.
Yes.
Absolutely. And
everywhere. We want to
visit you guys.
We want to visit you guys.
We want to plan things where people can get together, maybe even do a show or 2 or 50.
An art show. Many artists, that would be so awesome.
Yeah. Things will be in the works, most definitely, with you awesome artists.
Your energy has made me feel so much better. Oh, Wendy, that's awesome.
Thank you. Jason said, and the holiday stand down is in 2 days, and you are the only speaker. I'm much better about just talking to people now. Lol.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You got this.
You two would be amazing panelists at my convention. I swear.
I've never been to, if you're talking about a furry convention, I've never been, and I would love to be at a furry convention.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kyle said, I might buy some art if there are cookies. We have always had cookies at our events. Wait. Dana said, there's an end to COVID?
Yeah.
Indeed, there is.
There is. We're getting close. I know we're getting close.
Like.
We're getting close. We're getting close. Hubby suggested a glass of sherry before bed to help me sleep. Need to start sleeping better so I have the energy to work on art. Not had much energy lately. Paint draw, hoping that will change. I run into the same issue. There are times where I'm editing video and literally my eyes are closing. Like I cannot stay awake. And that's because when you're having a hard time sleeping is because something is stressing you out in the background. So yes, a glass of wine, something to relax you is going to help and then get you to get some solid sleep so your mind and your body could get some rest.
Yeah, because that's a catch-22 because I think that some of the ways that we deal with the internal things that are plaguing us or bothering us is in our sleep. It's like hitting reset. Yep. So if you don't have that, it can be like a not good thing. So do whatever you can to relax on
whatever you can.
Holly Cat, after taking a ton of marketing classes in college, I've decided that long-term marketing goal is to bring joy to the world.
I love that.
That's
Holly.
A good legacy.
I love that. Absolutely.
I feel like that's kind of our legacy too, is to as Rafi says, to leave the world a little brighter than we found it.
Yeah.
Because you can't take the rest with you.
No, you can't.
You have is how you made people feel and how they remember you. And we want to make people feel good and achieve things that they want.
And I think that ultimately that's what matters is whatever you want to put out there. And in the book, I explore being very, very careful and taking a look at where you are here and here, because a lot of people come up with these brilliant ideas, but they're like almost designed to trick people into doing something. And if you're trying to manipulate people in any way, shape, or form, then that is not rogue marketing.
No.
Rogue marketing is all about being genuine.
Whoa.
Right here.
You, Klee, and the Rogue team are such an amazing support community. When I can't be there, I miss everyone. Beautiful creative.
Aww,
thanks, Cass. Well, you're forever part of our family.
Yes. Yeah. You and Mario, you guys get virtual hugs every day, even if you don't hear it from us.
Fire King said, Fur Reality happens in October. In the years it occurs, I know that you two would vibe greatly with a lot of furries.
That would be so much fun. It would be so much fun. Yeah.
Wendy said, I've been getting out there on Instagram and someone pulled a D-bag move directly at me. Been crying for 2 days. Thanks so much.
No. You do not. There are a lot of D-bags out there.
There are.
And the D-bags are only bringing D-bagness because they want to share their stupidity and misery and whatever it is that they're going through. Do not allow a D-bag to bring you down.
Mm-mm.
Remember, maybe you got that one D-bag, but there are 1,000 other people out there that adore you and love you and will support you. And, send me that D-bag's Instagram handle. Send it to me.
Just send it our way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin the sign off. The Cuban goodbye.
Chamomile tea would also be chamomile tea, yeah. Kava tea. Kava tea is
Kava tea in moderation.
In moderation, yeah.
Yeah.
Astronauts take a midday nap. Yeah, I've done naps. There are times where I'm like, I'm gonna go take a nap, just an hour nap, or maybe an hour and a half nap, whatever my feelings are.
I remember the first time I learned that like people in like European countries take like a 2-hour break in the afternoon to eat and then nap and then just be social. And then they return to work or whatever.
Back in the day, you had first sleep.
And second sleep.
Yes. Right? Before light bulbs. When we got light bulbs, we were like, we could stay up all night.
People slept from a couple hours after sunset and then would often wake around 3 a.m.
Yep, 3 a.m.
And they would be up like in the wee hours.
And they would go visit with their neighbors.
Yeah, like literally it was social. They would have food, they would have drink, they would listen to music, visit the neighbors. Then they would go down for second sleep until sunrise, and that was the norm.
That was
until
normal.
Light bulbs.
Yeah.
So circadian rhythm, say what you will, but whatever your rhythm is, just go with it.
Yep. In the 80s, stores would close during lunchtime for 2 hours.
Really?
In Germany. Yeah, siestas.
Yeah.
I forget which country it is. Still has siestas going on.
Yeah. Oh, I
take an afternoon nap.
In the States, I was like, the States is so
the
not.
States is so like 9 to 5. That's what you work.
You get 30 minutes.
We stay up till midnight.
Yeah. It's a load of bull garbage.
Yeah.
For the record, Rafi on LinkedIn is pretty awesome as well. My work life is complete.
Oh, thank you, Mario.
What sucketh is I was going to pay them for instruction.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so that. Oh,
so someone in a position of like, guru type. That really makes Rafi the most angry of people.
Don't.
Yeah, definitely send their Instagram handle.
Yes.
Please.
Send them to me, please.
That makes us both upset.
Yep.
Zoe said, people that are anti-nap confuse me. If you're tired, that means your body needs sleep, so take a nap.
Right?
BK said, Rafi and Klee, you guys are great. A fellow artist friend suggested me to you a few months ago, and I love watching your videos. You've taught me a lot that college failed to teach me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I'm glad you found us and that you've become part of our tribe here, our family.
Simple Trisco. Capitalism. Yeah. Capitalism. Listen, I'm so torn. There are aspects of capitalism that I love. I love the idea of like coming in and being able to be your own business, your own person. But then there are aspects of capitalism that go into greed and into like manipulation and stuff like that I'm just not a fan of. And that's just human nature for people that have insecurities. That's where the greed comes from. Because if you're happy with your life, there's no greed.
There's no need
no manipulation, none of that stuff.
Yeah. Napping is my superpower, said Cass.
Go get him, Rafi. I will. Wendy, did you send me an email? Send me an email with the handle and stuff. I won't do anything.
Too horrible. Linda said an experiment discovered that people can go for about 50 hours without sleep and then sleep about 50 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can do whatever you want.
It's so weird, man, because like we're so adaptable. So that's
super adaptable.
That's one of the reasons that we're able to stay up late when all the lights are on, because we're adaptable. Mm-hmm. We're adaptable creatures. So like, YouTube recommendations caused me to find y'all. Excellent. That's awesome, because we freaking love you. We love you.
That said, Cass, that has got to be a t-shirt. Napping is my super. I would wear that shirt.
T-shirt. Write that down. Napping is my super. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, do it.
All right, let's say goodnight.
Ev said capitalism is not a sociocultural system. It is an economic one. It has value, but should never take over people loving and taking care of each other. We need to acknowledge that we are so much more.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful way to state that.
Yes.
Kelly said, Rafi, it better not be my jerk.
Your jerk. Yeah. Yeah, I need to find out, because I've already had so many people tell me that art marketing mentors and artist mentors and things like that they're mean. And I'm like, that speaks to their insecurity. It has nothing to do with you, because no one, if they're abusing their power to bring people down, then it means that they are an insecure dipshit. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's what it means.
And they should get a t-shirt that says insecure dipshit. That's a hard agree, said Fire King. Rafi and Klee, have a good night. Love you. Keep creating amazing work.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. I'm saying because I'm like, oh, it's later.
Yes.
Matthew says, God bless all my artistic brothers and sisters. Help them to overcome their difficult areas, hold back their creativity, and stop the process, aka negativity. Yeah, absolutely, Matthew. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Beautifully stated.
I know, but it still hurts. Yes, it hurts, but you are awesome. You are awesome.
Yes,
Wendy.
you are.
Wendy, you are awesome.
Mario said, send jerks my way to the Texas border. We have ways to deal with them.
I love that. Thank you for coming on, says Becky. Listen, you guys, this was so much fun. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad that we did this.
Yes, me too. And I'm so glad our internet connection cooperated.
Yep.
All the forces came together to make it possible. And you guys are the best.
Yep. Hey, if you need inspiration about living a good life, Fraggle Rock. That's
Fraggle Rock just got released in full.
Wow.
That was one of my very, very favorite shows to watch.
That's one of the reasons we're the humans that we are.
Yeah.
It's because of Fraggle Rock.
Down Fraggle Rock. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Fraggle Rock released in full.
I want to read this. Surrounded by stars, social media dipshits. They're the mother of all.
Their mother was a hamster, and their father smelled of elderberries.
All right. So, let's say goodnight because
Jason
I love Fraggle Rock.
Who said you could go?
Yep.
Said Jason.
I'm my own person.
You are your own person.
I'm my own person.
It's true. For anyone who wants to join us, we'll be over watching Christopher paint spaceships.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Christopher for a little while. Paint
right
some
after Rafi posts the links to the amazing event that Ev is participating in.
I am
coming up here soon.
Yes, I'm gonna put them on this video. My dad wants me to Fraggle Rock and Dark Crystal. Yes, Cass, you need to Fraggle Rock and Dark Crystal.
Indeed.
Klee actually watched Dark Crystal for the first time because the new one came out.
Oh, yeah. Can you guys believe it? I had never seen the Dark Crystal. Something happened and things just didn't add up to my fate.
I'm gonna age myself now. I watched E.T. and the Dark Crystal in theaters.
That's fine.
I'm old.
Not that old.
And Labyrinth.
Cass,
you've watched Labyrinth. Yes.
And yes.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's go because we could just hang out the whole time because freaking adore you guys. All right. So I love you guys. You guys are amazing. This was awesome. Thank you. Thank you for this because it's been a long week. We've had some setbacks, some things going on.
We overcame them. But this is amazing. I love hanging out with our positive, amazing, creative peeps. Yeah, you guys are seriously the best best humans.
Yeah, so I am going to say adios, and you are going to say
good evening or day or whatever you're having, depending on what time zone you're in. You just
ruin it. You're supposed to say good day.
Good day.
And now I gotta find the button. What is Chris's Twitch name again? Blackbird CD. Mm-hmm. That's where we're going.
That's where we will be.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.